Hello? Is someone there? Hello? You can come out, I know you're there. I won't hurt you.
No, Time Lord. But I will hurt you.
I see. Then you hurt yourself.
There is a rent in time. What is the cause?
You hardly seem the type to be concerned about the fate of the universe. I don't know who you are or why you ask, but if I knew, I wouldn't tell you.
Then you will die.
So be it. Well, why do you hesitate?
This is a trick. They say you have the power to destroy with a thought. They say you can kill planets. Why will you not fight?
Because you're not my enemy.
You're a coward. Are you afraid?
Yes. Only the dead have no fear.
If you do not kill me, then I will kill you. Then I will kill your companion.
So be it. There is nothing that would make me kill. If there be blood on my sword, let it be my own.
The saints! What a waste! To possess such strength and never use it.
To have it and not to use it, that is our strength.
There is no strength in death.
Doctor Who, Death Comes to Time by Colin Meek. Episode 2, Planet of Blood.
Stop seeing time as something separate from your place in it. You're part of it. You can't be in two aspects of the same time at once because you are part of that time. Reality is crystallized by a consciousness impinged on an uncollapsed quantum wave. But once your consciousness has impinged on one timeline, it can't impinge on another.
Oh, right. That explains everything.
Listen.
I can't hear anything.
You should, though. It's as if there were a large predator.
Well, you're in luck, Doctor, because I was doing some reading about Earth, and it turns out it has some of the largest carnivores of any known world.
Here? No.
Oh, yes, indubitably, Doctor. There's one called an Allosaurus that's absolutely huge, and I think this fence is indubitably to keep them out.
Allosaurus? I think I nearly got eaten by one of them once.
You think? Well, I think you're losing your marbles, Doctor. If I'd seen one, I'd remember.
Well, time travel's confusing. I remember tomorrow like it was yesterday.
Doctor?
Yes?
What does indubitably mean?
This is astronomical data. It's an analysis center for radio telescopes, I think.
Well, what gets me is, if they're really that big and fierce, how come there are any humans at all? If I was a human, I'd just think, well, here are the dinosaurs, very pretty and all that, but not the ideal environment to live in, quite frankly. I'd move to another planet, then come back dinosaur watching with my friends. And
This is strange data.
Probably not small children, though. They might get scared. Or eaten.
Look at Cygnus. It's out of position.
Excuse me, what are you doing here?
I'm being fascinated by these readings. Did you collect this data?
But this isn't open to you. How did you get in here?
Through there. Forgive us, we were in a hurry. We came to find out about two people who died. We're family.
But you can't just break in. You say you're family. You knew them well?
Yes. Can you tell me how they died?
You should have been contacted by the police yesterday morning.
We live a long way away. We came as soon as we heard.
Dr. Valentine was, I'm afraid, attacked by an animal in the research library on the other side of the campus. Then, perhaps an hour later, the same animal killed Professor Antonor. It's all fenced off. They died very quickly, if that's any help. Why'd you ask?
Animal? What sort of animal?
A dog, perhaps? Or a large cat escaped from the zoo? They were, well, bitten. But they don't seem to have suffered, and that surely is the main thing.
I bet it was an Allosaurus.
And there was no trace of the animal?
None. Gone for good, I think. They searched the grounds, nothing. Were you close to them?
We were related. What was Professor Antonor doing before he died? I mean, what were they working on before it happened?
Do you think that has anything to do with it?
Yes.
Well, I'm Dr. Kane, by the way. You have my sympathies. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Thank you. I'd like to look at this data. Could you show antimony here where Valentine died?
Oh, I couldn't. It's been taped off by the police.
Oh, don't you worry, Dr. Kane. I can get through tape. I'll see you back here, Doctor.
Keep your eyes peeled. They were murdered for what they knew. Or we're about to find out.
Encrypt. Compressed superluminal transmission. This is Nessican. Here is my report. Both of the Time Lords have been eliminated. They had discovered the temporal distortions, but would not disclose their source if they ever knew it. I do not know the cause of the distortions, but neither will anybody else. However, I have made a fortuitous discovery which will interest you greatly. This planet.
Wait, please, you can't go in there.
It's all right, Dr. Kane. I won't be long. We're here to help. We just want to find out what happened.
Look, I'm very sorry about what happened to your friends. Did they have any other relatives who might have been contacted?
Don't think so. Not that I know of, Dr. Kane. Very nice of you to ask, though.
Oh, it's the least I could do.
Is this it?
Yes, this is the research library. I really don't think you'll find anything useful from here. What sort of information are you looking for?
Well, it must have been left open. No idea. No idea at all. There's someone coming. Dr. Kane? Dr. Kane?
I was sure I heard something. Well, well.
Good evening, sir. Bit late for research, isn't it?
Oh.
What do you think you're doing here, Sunshine? This is a cordoned area.
Is it?
Is it, he says, Gov. What do I look like to you?
Well, you look like a human, but with a much bigger stomach.
Are you trying to be clever?
No. Well, I would if I thought it would work, but I don't think it would. I don't know how to be clever, really.
Listen, laughing boy, you're in a lot of bother.
All right, Campion. Now, would you like to tell us your name, sir?
Antimony.
Your full name?
That is my full name.
You lippy little...
Campion! Come on now, lad. You must have a surname.
Oh, yeah, I must. Yes, it's TARDIS.
What's that? Greek?
A bit, yes.
Oh, only my mum's Greek and... sorry, Gov, carry on.
You're too kind. Right, Mr. TARDIS. You know why you're here, don't you? You were found poking around a crime scene where a murder took place. It was clearly taped off, and my colleague and I were wondering why you were here at this hour.
Well, you know...
No.
I came to see the dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs?
Yes. I mean, yes. The doctor told me about this planet, and he said that...
Doctor, right.
Did he now, did he? And whereabouts do you live? Where do you come from, Mr. TARDIS?
London.
This is London.
A small hamlet in London you wouldn't have heard of.
Try me. I know the hamlets of London quite well.
Oh, it's called Green Village.
Oh, I know it well. That's the one with the big green gnome in the main square, isn't it?
Yes, that's it, yes. Oh, how I miss the green gnome of my home being there.
So, other than seeing our abundant dinosaurs, Mr. TARDIS, why did your doctor bring you here at this hour?
Well, we had a problem with our vehicle, our automobile.
Did you? Yes, automobiles can be tricky, can't they?
Yes.
What exactly was wrong with the automobile?
The view screen was broken.
Right, yes. Oh dear, cost you an arm and a leg to get that fixed.
When will it?
Gov.
Good Bennett, some mothers, eh?
What's he on? He's like a kid or something. And what's wrong with his eyes?
Well, there might be something in this doctor thing. He may have just wandered out of some nut house. Look, you get on the blower and get a shrink down here to talk to him. Probably nothing, but best to be sure.
Right, Gov.
Mr. TARDIS, one thing, you said there was a doctor with you.
Yes, there was Dr. Kane with me here, but she disappeared suddenly. No idea where she's gone. And then, of course, there's the doctor.
Well, I think we'd better go and find him, don't you?
Doctor, a strange man to see you.
Evening, sir.
Hello.
Would you be this young gentleman's doctor?
Just a moment. This is extraordinary. This is extraordinary.
And what's extraordinary, sir?
This data, the level of X-rays this telescope has been picking up are enormous. There are new black holes forming, and the existing ones are expanding at an alarming rate.
Is that a bad thing, sir?
Yes, it's a bad thing. There's a tear in the fabric of time.
Really, sir? That sounds a bit drastic.
It's worse than drastic. It's quite bad. But it's what caused it that bothers me.
And what did cause it, sir?
I don't know. If I wasn't me, I'd be the prime suspect.
Oh, yes, sir. Well, you can hardly arrest yourself. Would this information be worth killing 2 people for, sir? Is it the sort of thing someone would want to cover up?
Possibly. Wait, so you think they were murdered? You don't think it was an escaped animal?
I find it somewhat puzzling, I must say. 2 people being attacked by an animal with no blood and no trace of that animal left in the space of an hour in different places. Call me a skeptic, but that sort of thing appeals to my cynical side, sir.
Now, the thing to do is... Wait a minute. Who are you?
Oh, how rude of me. I do apologise, sir. I didn't mean to interrupt your tampering with the crime scene. Name's Speedwell. I'm merely the investigating officer. Now, Doctor, if it wouldn't interfere with your schedule, perhaps your Highness would like to tell me what you're doing here, what you're a doctor of, and what your patient is doing wandering around a cordoned area at 3 in the morning before I lock you both up.
Case to Speedwell, over.
Go ahead, over.
Officer reports a possible animal attack in progress in the East End. Police officer is on the way to investigate. Over.
On my way, over. You 2 stay here.
Let me come with you. I can help.
All right, but he stays.
Oh, what? No, Doctor.
I'll have to handcuff you till Campion gets here. It'll only be a few minutes.
All right, Antimony. Come on, it's important. Only a few minutes. You stay here, keep watch, and be careful.
Yeah, of what?
What is this?
The edge.
We're too close. Stop rowing.
I can't.
There's someone behind you.
Where are you going, Constable? Did you radio in the incident?
Yes, sir, down that alley there.
Right, show us.
If it's all the same to you, sir, I'd rather stay here. I am a bit squeamish.
Squeamish? Oh, don't believe... All right. Go on, Bennett, what's happened to her skin?
Nothing. She's been drained. Take a closer look at the neck. What do you make of these marks?
Oh, Lord. Well, I know what they look like.
They look like what they are.
But, no, oh, God!
Very dangerous. She's a young female, so he's probably an adult male. That's how they work.
Do you think it's, I don't know, some sort of psychotic, a cannibal?
Wait, she's not been completely drained. I mean, look at these marks. He was disturbed in the act. Then there was a struggle. Oh, look, there's more blood over there. There, look, another body.
Oh, no. I know this man. He's a policeman.
Yes. He disturbed the killer in the act.
His clothes.
The policeman who dragged us in here. Do you know him?
No. Damn it!
He'll head for the dark.
Bugger. Nothing. Excuse my French. He was talking to me like nothing had happened. Bold as brass. Are you sure it's our killer?
Oh, yes. They're experts at blending in. That's how they hunt. They weave their way into confidences like a cat. If you're that used to deception, you can seem like anything you like.
You seem to know a great deal about...
Speedwell, over.
Speedwell, go ahead.
We've got another disturbance reported near the university. We intercepted a woman reporting screams and an animal attack.
That can't be him. How in the blazes could he get there so quickly?
I don't know.
Base, on my way.
Reporting as ordered, sir.
There's a murder victim in that alley. We're going to check out another report. You two, have a look around this area in case.
Sir?
Look in dark places and be careful. He's extremely dangerous.
Sir? Do as he says. Base, this is Speedwell. Can you ask Campion to let me know when he's got...
Isn't he with you?
No. Then where is he?
Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Hello? Hang on! Mr. Campion! What happened?
Key.
Here. Try to press this on, stop the bleeding. I'm gonna get help. Mr. Campion?
Eyes wrong.
Base, this is Speedwell, over.
Go ahead, Speedwell, over.
Get as many ambulances as you can to the Blues Bar near the university. We've got at least 20 casualties. It's an absolute massacre.
You don't need ambulances.
It's just like the others.
No, it isn't. Their throats have been ripped out, but the blood hasn't been drunk.
Drunk? Oh, God. How can you? Who would do this? What sort of creature?
I think you know what sort of creature. The question is, what is this for? This is like some sort of display. The girl was killed for food, but these have been killed for what? Mere bloodthirstiness? But then, why so openly? He's still here. I'll take the front. You take the back. Quickly.
Right. I lost him. Are you all right, Doctor?
Yes. Give me a moment. Oh, not as young as I was. Mind you, I never was.
Patrol, this is Speedwell. Any sign of anything around the crime scene?
We have a sighting of a man covered in blood by the owner of a 24-hour grocery 2 streets from the alley. We're
Patrol! Patrol!
It's him.
It can't be him. Why would he go back there? He couldn't possibly make it back there in that time.
When you eliminate the possible, what remains, however improbable, is usually what I've just said. Come on!
Surely no animal could do that at that speed, then get back to Whitechapel.
Speedwell, it's not an animal.
I know it's not, Doctor. I know it's not.
Wake up. The sun is halfway into the morning.
I am up. I need rest. I think you frog marching me around yesterday opened up my wounds.
You'll feel stiff for a while, but your injuries are fading. Here, this plant is called knitbone. It has excellent healing properties. You would be wise to learn to recognize the family. You'll find plants similar to it on most planets.
It's like eating a swamp. Ugh. Hello there, Midas. Aren't you sweet? This stuff's quite nice, you know. For slime, that is.
Is something wrong?
No. I don't know. I had a sort of nightmare. I think I was in a boat, being rowed into a whirlpool. I never usually remember my dreams.
Yes, your mind is opening to reality. You must try to remember your dreams from now on. They are perceptions uncluttered by shadows of matter.
Mine are usually useless and the details are all wrong.
The truth is rarely in the minutiae. In the grand scheme of things, the scheme is the thing.
I just end up with my trousers down in a classroom.
Now come. Time is against us. Soon we must leave here.
And go where?
To Mount Plutarch. There you will meet the Kingmaker, and your abilities will be tested.
Tested? Oh, you're joking. I don't know anything yet.
Remember that, Midas. She doesn't know anything. You do not require information. You need only see the universe as it is. And you will continue to learn long after I am gone. Knowledge is a door that once opened can never be closed. Now, we will stay here tonight, and in the morning we will ascend.
It was a bad dream. Really bad.
Tell me, who was rowing the boat?
I don't know. I didn't recognize him. I sort of felt him. If this makes sense, he seemed friendly, but dangerous.
Halt! This is as clean as we'll get in this festering mud bath. We'll stop here. Secure the perimeter, set up for a scan. Lieutenant Sunil, signal base.
Santini Base 4 from tracking platoon. This is Lieutenant Sunil. We're approximately 14 miles east of you. The area is clear of guerrilla activity. We're stopping to make scans.
Acknowledged, tracking platoon.
Canis rising. Captain Khan, with all due respect to your strategic genius, this seems a slightly exposed spot to set up the scanner. They could come out of the trees. Why don't we make for that hilltop? We'd be less vulnerable to an ambush.
And expose ourselves to air attack? You fool! I'd be shot for incompetence.
But, sir, the Resistance don't have aircraft, do they? There's no way a vehicle could get past our radar.
That's enough! There are two things I will not tolerate. Lack of hygiene and insubordination. Are you questioning my orders again, Sunil?
No, Captain, it's just that
Listen, what's that? Quiet! Take cover! You, yes, you. Go and see what it is.
What a forest. What a fragrant emerald. You know, I think these trees are a species of sequoia. I've never seen one this big. They must be what? 2,000-3,000 years old? Think of the complexity, the tiny universes in each leaf. All that life, all this pristine beauty, and all you can do is crawl around in the undergrowth waving guns. Incidentally, I don't have a gun, so why don't you come out, shake hands, and we can all be best enemies,
Raise your hands!
Sunil, this honey-tongued native may be armed. Check his pockets.
Just these cubes.
Don't give them to me, man. They may be diseased. What are they?
Quantum dice, the sort of thing the other children play with while you were being harshly potty trained.
Identify yourself.
I'm the Minister. I've come to help the Resistance. As I said, I'm unarmed, so if you could get the shouting over with, arrest me and take me to your leader, we might save some time.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Inform Parsis Base that we have captured a guerrilla, a particularly smug one at that.
Cancel that order, Lieutenant.
Drop your weapons. Don't make me shoot you, young man.
Open fire!
Sunil, you insubordinate fool! Why did you give the order to fire?
Sir, that's Sala and Hawk, reputedly the leaders of the Resistance. We can't let this opportunity to kill them slip, sir.
That's enough! I give the orders here. Because of you, we are crawling around in this filthy forest, being murdered by a bunch of natives instead of completing our scan.
But, sir, with respect.
Quiet! I'll have you shot! Because of your rank insubordination, you will provide covering fire whilst we withdraw. Withdraw! Hold back!
Ceasefire, they're withdrawing. Are you injured, young man?
Well, I fear in my courageous dive for the nearest bush, I've lost nothing but face.
Don't worry. Any enemy of the Canisians is...
What, a mammal?
What are you doing here?
Well, I was looking for you, unless I'm much mistaken.
How did you know where we were?
I didn't. I merely divined where you were most likely to be.
Have you come to fight with the Resistance?
If hiding in the bushes killed people, he'd be a great fighter.
Quite. I had something rather more radical in mind, actually, if you will entertain suggestions.
Come, we should leave. Tell me as we walk. I'm Sala.
I'm the Minister. I believe we have a friend in common.
Zebra 1, repeat. We have a report of disturbance in your area. Please confirm.
The patrol is down, over. Base, patrol is down. 2 officers dead. Doctor, what are you doing in there?
Shopping. This man's dead too. Neck's broken.
1 civilian in the 24-hour shop also dead. Stand by. The world's gone mad in one night.
There's something wrong here. This assassin came here to kill the 2 at the university. Then I see 2 patterns. One is that of a hunter who kills to eat. That explains the girl in the alley. But I think the massacre was for us to see.
To scare us?
No. I think he knows by now that we would be scared off. It's to attract our attention.
You think he wants us to catch him?
I think part of him wants us to catch him.
Well, let's oblige. Where will he go?
He'll go to ground, to cold, to darkness. They're creatures of habit.
What's that smell?
There! Where does that go?
Oh no, in my new trousers. The wife will have my guts for garters.
Come on. This is where he went.
You sure?
Either that, or he'll return to the scene of a kill. But I don't think so for now. Not this one.
Oh, no. How dreadful, that poor man.
Yeah, it was. I just found him here dying. It was horrible. He was sort of coughing blood.
Who is he?
His name's Campion. He's one of the policemen who I met in the research library. What happened to you? You disappeared.
I didn't want to get caught helping you into the crime scene. I'd have lost my job. Did you find the answers you were looking for?
No, I didn't have time.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I'm sure you will. Just have to wait. Well, I suppose we should cover him up.
Why? He can't get cold now.
You're strange, you know.
Yes, I know.
You don't smell of anything. Everyone has a scent, you know. You haven't got one, though.
Haven't I? Is that a bad thing?
I don't know. Bad things aren't necessarily bad things, if you see what I mean.
No, not really.
Well, some would say that these people are the victims, and whatever killed them was the villain. But look at us. We're so base. Look at how we reproduce. All we do is pass on genetic material. Surely it's more civilized to pass on your ideas.
Sounds reasonable.
To choose who you wish to be your heir, to make them like you, and then to teach them all that you know. The soul of what they are goes on. That is the civilized, reasonable way, surely.
Well, it sounds reasonable when you put it like that, except it doesn't mean they deserve to be killed because they reproduce in a silly way.
But sometimes, surely, some races are meant to hunt, and some are meant to be hunted. I mean, lions are meant to eat antelopes. It must be normal and natural for something to eat humans. It must be.
I wouldn't know. But you can't expect the ones who are hunted to give in, can you? They can't just let things eat them.
Why not?
I don't know. It's just how things are, I suppose.
It's all so exhausting.
He must be tired. He must go to ground now. He must.
This would be my first choice for a snooze, I must say, Doctor.
Shh, he's around here.
Can you see him?
No, but I can feel the air currents and look at the way the water's flowing.
You! Stop! Stop or I'll fire!
Be careful. Remember what he's capable of.
Stand back, Doctor. I'll handle this.
Doctor! So you're the Doctor. You don't look like the most powerful...
You're Nessica.
Do you know this man, Doctor?
I know of him. An assassin. Tell me, Nessica, why? Who's behind this?
You don't know, Time Lord. Then you'll only know when it's too late.
You know I can't let you go.
Let me go. You want me to go back to a prison on a phantom sun?
You were sent to kill Angela and Valentine. Why the carnage in that bar? I mean, why did you massacre all those humans?
I am not an animal, Time Lord. Although you persecute us, I kill only to feed or be fed. I do not massacre.
That's hardly mitigating circumstances, sir. You'll have to come with me.
Come to me. Come to my touch is soft and easy. No more pain.
Doctor! I'm afraid I can't move!
Don't let it! Concentrate there! Concentrate on something! On the water!
Time Lord!
Look at the water, Speedwell! It's cold! Concentrate! Don't let him have your mind!
That will only slow your death, human, not mine.
Doctor!
No! Don't bite me! I don't want to die! I told you not to.
You don't know, Doctor. You don't know.
Are you all right?
Yes, I can bandage it. Since when do the police here carry guns?
Since when do doctors hunt vampires? What did you do to him?
I poisoned him.
Poisoned? With what?
My blood. I ate this. I got it from the shop. Quite tasty, actually. Allium is a systemic poison to his species. Bullets won't harm them unless they sever the spinal cord.
Now you tell me. Here, what's this?
Let me see. It's a transmitter, presumably to contact whoever ordered this. And that's what we still don't know.
Base to Speedwell, over.
Receiving, over.
We have a description of the perpetrator or witness at the Blues Bar.
You're a bit late, lad. We've just killed him.
Him? Our witness describes a female.
Must be a mistake, over. This one's got long hair, mind you.
No! I'm an idiot. There are two of them. That explains the two patterns. They assassinated Antonov and Valentine. Then Nessican feeds on the girl, gets nearly caught and escapes. And the other one is leading us a dance.
Have you got a description of her?
Blonde, 30s, probably blue eyes.
Dr. Kane, what are you doing?
I'm just clearing up.
Isn't that the data the doctor was looking at?
Is it? What were you going to ask me?
If Mr. Campion wasn't attacked very long ago, it means the doctor's looking in the wrong place. Or the killer was here.
Well, what does it matter? I mean, as they say, at least he's at peace.
You aren't, are you?
You're a strange boy. You're naive and clever at the same time.
Why did you kill them?
Because I have to.
Why? Can't you stop?
I was born a killer. That's what I am.
Surely you can change.
I've killed more humans than I can count. I convinced myself that I was superior to them anyway, that they deserved it. And I don't think I can lie anymore. I'm sick of you all, and I'm sick of myself.
Why can't I move?
I'm sorry. We hypnotize our prey sometimes.
Prey? But don't you have to have a watch to hypnotize? Wait a minute, look, you don't have to be a killer.
They're usually much more afraid than you are, brave boy.
But look, the doctor will know what to do. He'll be able to help you.
I think he probably will, but he won't be able to help you, brave boy.
Doctor, it was her! Campion! Oh, no!
Leave the boy! It's me you want, isn't it? You don't want this anymore. I know you want this to stop.
Yes, stop it! Come on then, Doctor! Kill me if you can!
No! There has been enough killing!
It's a pity I can't do anything else.
No!
Good shot, human. Right through the spine.
Dr. Kane, you'll be all right.
Yes, I will.
Make some good come of this. What were you covering up?
Black holes. It's a Time Lord.
None of them are murderers. Who is it?
Not him.
Not who?
Encrypt. Compressed superluminal transmission. This is Nessican. Here is my report. Both of the Time Lords had been eliminated. They had discovered the temporal distortions, but would not disclose their source if they ever knew it. I do not know the cause of the distortions, but neither will anybody else. However, I have made a fortuitous discovery which will interest you greatly. This planet is the richest prize that either Kane or I have ever seen, with abundant water, resources, and raw materials. So much so that every continent is populated by many tribes, all on the same planet. I do not wonder that the Time Lords decided to hide themselves away here. It is very peaceful. Furthermore, because it is so remote, it has no contact with other worlds and therefore no planetary defenses. Even compared with Santony, it would be a walkover. A pity. Under other circumstances, it seems a place where one could live. I'm going to thank Kane and get something to eat. Nessican out.
Canis Central. This message is virus-free.
Very interesting. A hidden jewel. We must pay it a visit.
What? Excuse me, General. Premier Bedlow requests that you join him for his address to the people.
I'll be there directly, pilot.
Good news, General?
Oh, simply another iron in the fire, pilot. Just another iron in the fire.
That sewer water ruined a good pair of trousers. The wife will have my guts for garters. Well, Doctor, it's been a privilege. I'm somewhat at a loss, I must say. I'm trying to think what to tell them. I'm trying to think what to tell myself, actually.
Tell yourself you saved a lot of people.
It doesn't feel like that.
It never does. That's the way it is. The giants walk while the people sleep. I've modified Nessican's transmitter. I'd like you to keep it.
That's very kind, Doctor. Do I need it?
Let's hope not. It's just a hunch. But it's as well to be prepared. Take it to this man. He'll know what to do with it. Oh, and give him my regards.
I might venture to give him mine as well, Doctor. After all, he is my boss.
Of course he is. Goodbye, Mr. Speedwell.
It's Lieutenant Colonel, actually.